welcome back to my channel. So for today we are looking at a full body strength and flexibility routine. This is especially for those of you who are extremely busy and have only 10 to 12 minutes to spare. You can follow along this video for a full body routine. So let's begin first with some deep yogic breaths to center our thoughts, to calm down our mind before we practice. And from here, exhale, gently bring your palms together, bow down, and we slowly begin our practice. From here, first we begin by coming into a neutral tabletop. As I always mention, in neutral tabletop, your wrists should be aligned with your shoulders, your knees with your hips. Engage your core to protect your lower back, and we arch into cow first. Exhale to really round, warming up the spine into cat. Inhale to start arching, rolling those shoulders away, the neck can stretch. Exhaling to really round, chin to the chest, pushing away from the mat. Inhale to initiate the action from the lower back, all the way till your neck, rolling the shoulders away. Feel a nice stretch in the abdomen. Exhaling to tuck your tailbone under, chest goes up, chin to the chest, and we stay here. Last one. Inhaling to arch into cow. Exhaling to find a cat position that feels nice and warm for your back today. From here, exhale, take a moment to coming into a neutral tabletop. From here, we begin by engaging our core, pulling the navel up. Inhale, and the left hand goes in front, right leg goes behind. Try and bend your knees and grab hold of the right big toe with your left hand and start pulling the big toe towards the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch in the hamstrings. If this is too much, you can also continue to just have opposite hand and opposite leg raised in front. Continue staying here. Otherwise, we continue holding our big toes, pushing them further towards the ceiling. Maintain your balance by focusing at any one point. Keep breathing. Be more conscious of your shoulder. Exhale, bringing the feet down. Take a moment to adjust, and we go opposite side. Right hand comes in front, left leg goes behind. From here, we bend our knees and try and grab hold of the big toes. And the big toes are pulling you further towards the ceiling, feeling a nice stretch, lifting the knees further towards the ceiling. Be more mindful of your shoulders rolling back and down. Keep your core engaged, hips squared, and exhale to gently release. Come back to from here. Tuck your toes under and push back to lift into your first downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Find a position to really warm up your hamstrings. Buttocks are pushing further towards the ceiling, chest towards the thighs. You can also lift your heels up and bend your knees to lengthen the spine. Look in between your hands and see if you can roll your shoulders away from the ears. Keep breathing. Take a moment here to walk on the spot to really warm up your hamstrings and quadriceps. Keep engaging your navel. Inhale, lifting the right leg up, bend the knee and opening up the hip towards the right. Ensure that your weight is still pushing further towards the back. Keep opening the hips towards the right. We keep breathing. Gently bring it back to neutral. Exhale, release the legs in between your hands. The right leg comes in between your hands. And slowly we push into a low lunge. Make sure that your back heel is lifted up and both the feet are pointing in front. Take a moment to align. If it's too much, you can also release your knees and toes behind and stay here. Or if you're comfortable, lift your knees up and work on straightening the back leg by pushing the front part of the thigh towards the glute. Rolling the shoulders away, engaging the core. Focusing at any one point. Allow the heat to build up, really settle into the pose, sink in deeper if you can, and we just stay here for a couple more breaths. From here, exhale, releasing the knees down, toes behind. The left hand comes in between the hands and gently raise your right hand towards the top. Keep pushing the pelvis down, allow the neck to not collapse. Keep breathing, gentle twist. We stay here for a couple more breaths and exhale gently. Come back to center. Tuck your toes behind and push back. into the next downward dog. This time, if you're feeling more warm, you can release your heels down, really straightening from the back all the way till the heels, pushing the chest further towards the thighs. Use this time to really breathe and recover yourself. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bending the left knee. We start opening the hip towards the left side. Keep pushing the chest towards the thighs. The knees are lifting towards the ceiling. From here, exhale, gently come back to neutral and swing your left leg in between the hands, coming into a low lunge. Lift your torso up, hands come at heart center. You can release the knees and toes behind at this point if it's too much. Tuck your toes, lift yourself up into a deep low lunge. Keep pushing the front part of the thigh towards the glute. Keep opening the left knee. The navel is engaged. Roll the shoulders back and down. Focus at any one point at your eye level. Keep breathing. Staying here for a couple more seconds. From here, exhale, release the knees and toes behind. The right hand comes down. The left hand opens up. The torso is moving towards the left into a gentle twist. Keep pushing the pelvis down. We stay here for a couple more seconds. The neck is neutral. Make it as a part of your torso. Exhale, bring your hands down, tuck your toes behind, push back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Buttocks are the highest point. Release the heels down by now if you feel warm. Keep rolling the shoulders away. Keep your navel engaged. Nice active pose. Look in between your hands. From here, exhale. Release the knees down. Big toes come together. Widen your knees slightly more for this one. Releasing the chest and forehead down. If you're not able to reach all the way down, allow yourself to make two fists, resting the forehead, or just continue to rest either on a block or a mat. Keep breathing here. For an active pose, you can come onto your fingertips in the front. Keep stretching the arms. The buttocks are pushing behind. The chest is going front and down. Use this time to really recover your breath. Inhaling through the nostrils. If you like, you can exhale through your mouth. Gently staying here for a couple more seconds, slowly rolling yourself up to sit. Bring your knees together. Find yourself to stand. From here, we begin by standing in mountain pose. Hands come up. Palms are facing towards each other. Tuck your tailbone under, engage your navel. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Palms can be away from each other. Exhale, hands from the side, rolling front and down, coming into a flat back. Allow the fingertips to come into the ground. If they don't reach, feel free to bend your knees. Place your hands either on the shin bone or knees, coming into a flat tabletop. Pushing your weight front, pulling the quadriceps into the socket. Inhale, push into your heels to lift up and sit back into chair pose. In chair pose, keep your navel engaged, pull the quadriceps in. No arch in the lower back. Tuck your tailbone under, pushing the knees behind. Hands go up and we stay here for a couple of seconds, really allowing the warmth to start going in all the way. Exhale to come into a flat back tabletop. Hands can be in the knees or shin bone. Forehead can be facing the mat. Keep breathing. Inhale to lift up. Sitting back slightly more deeper than what you did before. Still maintaining the same positioning. Knees are pushing behind. The core is engaged. Feel the warmth. We are staying here just for a couple of seconds. Exhale. Go down into a flat back. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings. You can try and straighten the knee if you can. Last one. Inhale, sit back into chair pose. Push the knees behind. Sit back deeper. Roll the shoulders away. Core engaged. Exhale slowly to come back into a neutral tabletop. From here, gently release your hands down. Slowly bend your knees. Feet can be hip width apart. Grab hold of the opposite elbows and slowly sway side to side. Ragdoll. This will allow you to release any tightness, any pressure, discomfort from the lower back, hip joints. Gently release the palms down. Slowly walk yourself to stand. Thank you all for watching. Hope you were able to follow along. If you like the video, do comment, like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.